I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test at 196. The main Christian festivals, part 3. And we'll be on the page 70, or doing Zen Yoga a bit. And if you participate in the Zen Yoga, it is at your own risk. You already had Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. So Christmas Day is on the 25th and Christmas Eve on the 24th. And on Christmas Day, the people are usually at home and they're eating traditional meals, for example, roast turkey or Christmas pudding or mince pies. They often take a tree into the home and decorate the home and the tree. And some people say, and they're giving gifts to each other, they're sending cards, and there was something else. Sending cards, and yes, they decorate homes. And oftentimes it is said that the presents are brought by Father Christmas or Santa Claus, which would be the same person. Now the next day is Boxing Day. And Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, so it's on the 26th, and is a public holiday. Nothing else. Is Boxing Day now a Christian festival? It's the day after Christmas Day, and it's a public holiday, so that means the people can be on the 25th, which is a public holiday at home, or most people, and on the 26th. Some people are certainly working and making sure that the country is safe and the people are safe. So then we have the next thing, Easter. Easter takes place in March or April. We know of March. On the 1st March, there is the St. Patron Day of Wales, that is David, St. David. And another thing of March, do we know that is the 7th of March, that is St. Patrick's Day of Ireland. And that's a good opportunity to go for April. Because on the 23rd April, there's St. George's Day in England, and we're not going to do that, we're just going to confuse it with Easter. Easter takes place in March or April. So Easter is in March or April. It is not a fixed day like Christmas Day, 20th of December. Easter can be a bit earlier in a week, a bit earlier, a bit later in the year. But it's in March or in April. I think I heard that it even happens one time in May or something. It happens in March and April. It marks the death of Jesus Christ on Good Friday. So that was Good Friday. No, what Good Friday is. On Good Friday and his rising from the dead on Easter Sunday. Both Good Friday and the following Monday, called Easter Monday, are public holidays. The days between Good Friday is a Friday and Easter Monday are a Saturday and a Sunday. And the Sunday is also an important day in Christianity, and many people have on Saturday no work. So that it happens oftentimes that the people have 4 or 5 days consecutive free, especially school children, because schools are often not on Saturday and Sunday. So many people have Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday free. I'm pretty sure that's at least the case. But there are also certainly people who go to work on Saturday and Sunday, because when he's saying here public holiday is just Friday and Monday. So, Good Friday is the day on which marks the death of Jesus Christ, and then Easter Sunday. And it's already from the date on Easter Sunday. Both Good Friday and the following Monday called Easter Monday. Yes, but I'm not sure because there are differences, so I don't know all exactly, so I'm not going to talk that much. Maybe it's a little different. So Good Friday is the day which marks where Jesus Christ died, or where Jesus Christ was crucified. And then on Easter Sunday, according to the Bible, a few days after the crucifixion, 3 days later, Jesus Christ had the resurrection. That's the important story basically of Christianity and of the Bible. So on Good Friday marks the day, I'm just going to use the words because I don't really know what words I should use. Good Friday marks the day where Jesus Christ was crucified, and we're saying the death of Jesus Christ. And now the Bible says that Jesus Christ had arisen 3 days later after his death from the dead, and that day is then celebrated on Easter Sunday. So Good Friday basically remembers to that day, maybe we're going to say it in the next part, basically remembers that Jesus Christ was crucified and died, and 3 days later remembers or celebrates when Jesus Christ had resurrected from the dead. Both Good Friday and the following Monday, called Easter Monday, are public holidays. So Good Friday is a public holiday, and Easter Monday, and Easter Sunday also. Now, I don't want to talk longer about it because there can be differences and I don't know all the specifications. So Good Friday, yes, we're going a bit into it. Good Friday is the day that it marks that Jesus Christ was crucified and died, and 3 days later, it would be not 2.5, I don't know. 3 days later, Jesus Christ, according to the Bible, resurrected and he lived again. The 40 days before Easter are known as Lent. It is a time when Christians take time to reflect and prepare for Easter. Traditionally, people would fast during this period, and today many people will give something up, like a favorite food. The day before Lent starts is called Shrove Tuesday or Pancake Day. People eat pancakes which were traditionally made to use up foods such as eggs, fat and milk before fasting. Lent begins on Ash Wednesday. There are church services where Christians are marked with an ash cross on their forehead as a symbol of death and sorrow for sin. Easter is also celebrated by people who are not religious. Easter eggs are chocolate eggs often given as presents at Easter as a symbol of new life. These are a lot of information. We're anyway in part 3. No, we're having other religious. I don't really want to call other religious Christians. So we're going to call it customs and traditions. I don't know. I don't want to title it with other religious festivals. So Easter, 40 days before Easter is a time when some people are doing Lent. So that means they are fasting. It's a time when some Christians take time to reflect and prepare for Easter. So they're reflecting about their life and they're preparing for Easter. Traditionally, people would fast during this period, and today many people will give something up, like a favorite food. So in the past, there were many people actually fasting these 40 days before Easter. Today, some people are doing it, and most people, if they're doing it, I think many people, they give something up, like a favorite food. So I'm not sure if I want to express it in that way. They are basically living in plentiness, and they are saying when they're giving one thing away, that's a bit unkind expressed. Traditionally, they would fast, and they would actually fast and really fast for something. And today, I don't know how I can express it other way, because we're not really fasting, so they are just mimicking it in a way. But I don't want to talk it too small, so I'm going to say it now in that way. They're basically mimicking actual fasting, and they're having in plentiness of 50 different foods, and they are giving one of them up for 40 days. But I want to express it a little kinder at the end. They are giving the favorite food away, and that means something to them, and that helps them to reflect on their life, and has a meaning for them to give the food for 40 days away. And it can be also other things. Maybe if people try not to smoke for 40 days, and continuously, or something like that. And it oftentimes has an actual meaning to the people. And the day before Lent starts is called Shrove Tuesday or Pancake Day. Shrove Tuesday. So there's Easter. I think Easter ends on Easter Sunday, not on Good Friday. So 40 days before that, there's the day, there is fasting time, this Lent. Lent is called Lent. And the Tuesday before it is called Shrove Tuesday, and on that day people are eating pancake, or some people, because they traditionally want to eat all foods up, such as eggs, fat and milk, before fasting, because as far as I understand it or know, these are the things they are giving away. So they are not giving away their favorite food, their one favorite food out of 50. They are giving up eating eggs or fat or milk, and they're fasting actually. They're actually making a sacrifice. They're actually doing it. And but basically we know most of it, because during these 40 days some people say we don't want to eat anything which would be regarded as something greater than necessary. And so that is why on show Thursday we are using all these things up, which so that we don't rot away, but we don't have to eat them then during these 40 days, we're eating it forward. So now we're going to do just standing yoga, a little bit, we're doing only 4 minutes, and we will continue there with part 4. But I want to add at that point that maybe some people are misunderstanding, but I don't want to promote extreme fasting or anything like that. I clearly don't want to, what is my word? I don't want to, I don't want to promote extreme fasting. That is, as far as I know about medical stuff, unhealthy. So I don't want to promote here extreme fasting or giving up lots of food, and I don't want to promote just eating with pure basics. I don't want to promote that people are stronger fasting. No, standing yoga. If you participate in it, that encourage most of it. If you participate in it, that is at your own risk. Let's do a bit of ego swings. The feet are standing together. You're breathing in and lifting your arms up. And we're breathing out and letting your arms down. And breathing in and letting the arms up. And again out and the arms down. And again in and lift the arms up. And again out and bring the arms down. And again in and lift the arms up. Now we're going over to the crab in the morning. Breathe out, lower the arms and open the chest to the sky. And again in, lift the arms up. And again out and open the chest to the sky. And again in and lift the arms up. Close my hands and breathe out and lean back for eternal bend. And again in the middle. And again out and lean back. And again in the middle. And out we're doing the down diving dolphin. And breathe again deep in. And out. Now we're doing the marmot. Breathe in and bend the right leg. And breathe out and stretch only the left leg. And breathe in and straighten the right leg. And breathe out and bend the left leg. And breathe again in and straighten both legs. And again out and stretch on the left leg. And breathe in and straighten both legs. And out and stretch the right leg. Breathe in and straighten both legs. And again out and hang just down. Now breathe in and open the right arm to the sky. And breathe out and look over the right shoulder to the sky and bend the left knee. And breathe in and take the arm again in and straighten both legs. And breathe in and open the left arm to the sky. Bend the right knee and look over the left shoulder up to the sky. And breathe again in. Take the arm again in and out and down. And breathe in, come halfway up, straight back. And again out and down. And again in and come halfway up. And again out and down. Now breathe in and we're doing the up diving swan. Close the hands, breathe out and lower the hands slowly. This was for standing yoga, and we will continue the next part with Easter. So I thank you very much and until next time.